Hello everybody, Angel Arts here, and once again I felt the need to make another video because over the weekend I was actually out of town for a wedding, and while I was on vacation, somebody had messaged me to inform me that I had just hit 2,000 subscribers over the weekend. And I just wanted to stop and take the time to thank every single one of you, no matter if you had just recently subscribed or if you have been a subscriber to me since the very beginning. Thank you so much. I feel like a broken record because I feel like I keep saying the exact same thing every single time I do one of these videos, and really it's just because I just don't know how else to express, that I haven't done already, how else to express in words my appreciation for you all. As most of you already know, I've never been the kind of person who will ever say in a video, please like or subscribe. That's just never been my thing. I have, again, no issue for other YouTubers who do that. They're more than welcome to do that. It's just, for me, a very personal decision, just because of the principle of it. I just like to be able to look at my list of subscribers and know that these are people who subscribe to me because they wanted to, without any preemption for me whatsoever. Videos that are liked, these are people who liked it, not because I told them to like it, or not even because I had to remind them to like it. These are people who, of their own volition, decided that, I like this thing enough that I'm, put in the effort to actually, hit that like button or hit that subscribe button. That's always been very important to me. So the fact that I have been able to accrue 2,000 subscribers just based on people who decided on their own to subscribe to me makes me very, very proud. It feels like yesterday I had 1,000. Just yesterday I felt like I did my 1,000 subscribers scavenger hunt, and not even a year has passed and I'm already at 2,000, and I'm just so very grateful. Even if you only watch a handful of videos, even if you only watch one specific series or one specific video every once in a while, just knowing that you liked something from my channel, no matter how big or small, is something that I'm very grateful for. And to all of you, I just cannot thank you enough for all of this. So as always, I wanted to take some time to give some shout-outs for some of you out there who I felt in particular needed to be recognized because of mostly of personal messages that you've sent to me that I really would like to personally thank you for and show my appreciation for as well. Before I do that, I just wanted to make a couple brief announcements. The first announcement is, for those of you who were not aware or who didn't see the video of me talking about it before, I have started a Facebook page. This is a page that I think will be useful for those of you who are interested in getting daily updates on stuff that I'm working on, updates on things on down the pipe that I'm planning on putting out. I try to post as much as possible. I try to post something every day, whether it's talking about a recording that I'm thinking about doing, or a Dragon Age RPG session that I'm about to do that day, or it might just be some random musings that have nothing necessarily to do with anything in my channel, but like random musings that I might have, other links or YouTube videos that I find really interesting or very amusing. I share a little bit of my personal life on there sometimes too, just talking about what I'm doing that day that's fun or that might be interesting. So it's a great tool for me to be able to communicate with you on a daily basis, for me to be able to update you far more regularly than I am able to through my videos, because will be continuing doing update videos and announcement videos, but these are for things that I specifically am able to do on a day-to-day basis. Because I got a lot of people who are asking me about questions of what I'm doing next, and when such and such a video is coming out, when's the next Let's Talk coming out, when is the next VA Let's Play Earthbound coming out. You know, I post on that Facebook page, you know, I'm working on editing this footage right now, or I'm working on recording this specific episode for this series now, just so that you guys have a little bit of a behind-the-scenes sneak peek at what's coming down the pipeline. So I'll go ahead and put a link up there, somewhere in that direction, somewhere in this vicinity. The other announcement I'd like to make is, in celebration of my 2,000 subscribers, I've also updated my wall. As you can see, starting from up there, yes, up there we've got Ethan Mars from Heavy Rain. I already have Nam and Jaden from Heavy Rain, who is very much my favorite character, for those of you who watch my LP from that game. But Ethan is very easily an extremely close second favorite character from the game, so I had to put him up there. There was no question. Those of you who watched my Portal 2 Let's Play, I had to put Wheatley up on my wall. Like, he was actually the first character that popped into my head when I was thinking about who to put up on my wall next. Wheatley was an immediate #1. I had to place up there. So, very happy to see Wheatley there. Next to Wheatley is Dorian, in preparation of Dragon Age Inquisition, which I am very excited for, and I know a lot of you out there are also excited for. I want to start putting some Dragon Age Inquisition characters that I foresee to like. Dorian is a character I'm really interested in finding more about. I think seems to have a very interesting character model. We don't really know much of his background yet as of this recording, but just based on his demeanor and some of the things that I've been seeing on the trailers, I think that Dorian's going to be a really fascinating character, so I decided to throw him up there. And then, of course, we have Dragon Age Inquisition Colin, who I'm pretty much essentially been confirmed that is indeed Colin, so he belongs up there as well. And by the way, no, I actually have not added any more Pikachu, since the last Pikachu that I added was actually this guy up here. For those of you who saw my video of my trip to Asia, to Japan and the Philippines, that was my last addition last year that I made to my Pikachu pile. It may only seem like the pile's growing a little bit, and that's just because of the camera angle, and I actually rearranged them a little bit so you can see more of them. But no, I haven't had a chance to acquire another Pikachu. I would love to. I always would love to continue adding more to my collection here, but you know, who knows, maybe one of these days I'll manage to get a new one, a new addition to the pile. Okay, so on with the shoutouts. I wanted to start with giving a major shoutout to Luvitrius Hampton, because Luvitrius is he's a musician, he is a composer, and he actually wrote a song specifically for me named, I was absolutely floored and flattered that he thought to take the time to actually write a song for me, which is actually playing in the background right now. This is the song that Luvitrius Hampton wrote for me. So if Luvitrius Hampton has a link to his album or his albums, I'll definitely put it at the bottom. Again, thank you, Luvitrius. That was a really thoughtful and kind gift that you gave to me. I really appreciate that. James Wright, I have to give a special shout out to. He sent me a very heartfelt message without getting too personal. James Wright just told me that he was going through a rough patch, going through some tough times when he found my videos, and he was just saying that that my videos helped keep his mind off of things and helped him get through some of the difficulties that he was having, and that just really blew me away, because I felt like, you know, as much as I enjoy making these things, the true joy comes from knowing that they have such a positive impact on people, and that they can affect people in that way, that can get them through some really tough times. Because we've all been there. We've all been through rough patches every now and then, and it's nice to know that there are ways that you can that can help you get through them, help put your mind, give your mind a little bit of peace or a little bit of ease, even temporarily. And I'm not the only Let's Player out there that is able to do that for people. I mean, all Let's Players out there, there's tons of people, not just Let's Players, but just YouTubers out there who are able to make people happy through their videos, and I'm just very grateful to be one of the millions of people on YouTube that's able to do that. So thank you, James, so much for opening up to me to that level, to write me that message. I definitely hope that things are a lot better for you now, yeah, thank you so much. The Freedom Zocker, I'd like to, the Freedom Zocker did something that's nobody has done before, and actually I don't think I've ever seen anyone else do before in any other Let's Players videos. He actually wrote a several paragraph review of one of my Let's Plays, of my Portal 2 Let's Play. Between you and me, I think that the Freedom Zocker was being extremely generous, like really generous, but despite that, thank you. I appreciate everything that you said, Freedom Zonker, on my review, and apparently he said he might try continuing to write more reviews of other Let's Plays in the future. So if you want to do that, knock yourself out, the Freedom Zonker, and hopefully I'll continue to entertain you as best as I can. Milan Kell wrote me a very nice PM, a really nice message. Milan Nell said that he or she appreciated my sincere role-playing enthusiasm and genuine emotions, as well as the quite unique past decisions / personality of Clive Shepard. Oh, Clive, how I miss you. Milan said something I really liked, that really got to me, which is, Milan said, "It unfortunately took them many years, but the Mass Effect team could finally deliver to you and many others the satisfying and heartfelt same-gender romance that you had always deserved." Aww. I'm happy for that, and for having been able to experience it with you. Oh, thank you so much, Milan. That's so sweet. That was a really wonderful thing for you to say, Milan. Thank you. Thank you for that wonderful message. Joachim Week, I think is how it's pronounced. Really loves my style, how I stop and talk about the game, and how I don't rush through them. And he apparently hasn't really seen anyone on YouTube doing this. I think that is a rare behavior for Let's Players. I wouldn't say that I'm the only one who does that. I can't imagine I'm the only one who does that, but I'm glad that people like Joachim took the time to express how much they appreciate it. Kalika Raven also says that he or she loves the amount of time and thought that I put in about my actions, and enjoyed listening to me talk about characters and motives. Again, it's another reason why I also enjoy doing the Let's Talk podcasts. I'd like to do more of those as much as possible, because I really feel that it's definitely something I'm very passionate about, and hopefully there are topics that many of you out there are interested in besides just watching me play games. Brother Ralph sent me a message saying that my commentary, insights, and thoughts, sometimes mirroring his, other times challenging his, have really enhanced the experience and strengthened the emotional connection to Clem and Lee, Ellie and Joel, Jody and Ryan, etc., etc., etc. Again, thank you. I don't know how else to express how much I appreciate you guys for all of this, all the really kind words that you guys have said. So thank you. Philip Harder, also quick shout out, sent me another private message about how much he loves my commenting and insight on videos. Rocky Beastender Tartine sent me a PM about how much he or she really likes my channel's content after accidentally clicking on it while searching for Let's Plays of The Walking Dead. A lot of people seem to be stumbling onto my channel accidentally, and I'm always very flattered to hear that despite that they ended up not only liking my stuff, but sometimes even subscribing to it. So, Murialism, I believe is how you pronounce that, has said that I have fast become one of their favorite LPers. That's a huge compliment, because there's a lot of Let's Players out there. So if I happen to become one of your favorites, that's things like that makes me absolutely speechless. Because there's a lot of fantastic YouTubers out there. YouTubers that I idolize, that I consider to be the best. Thank you so much. Cho Shinka says I'm one of their top 3 favorite Let's Players. I mean, favorite's great. Top 3 I'm also gonna take too. Like that's definitely something that I'm humbled about. Ethan Downs said that my VA Let's Play Earthbound is the best LP of Earthbound on YouTube that he's ever seen. Again, that's very generous of you. Thank you so much. I definitely have to attribute and share that with the rest of the cast, all the other voice actors who voice act this series, because if it wasn't for them, the series wouldn't exist in the first place. Like, I can only do so much without the help of all of my amazing voice actors, whether they are the main 4 protagonist characters or the other supportive voice actors for all of the townspeople and other NPCs. So, Cal853 wanted to thank me for my channel, for giving a lot of happiness to a lot of gamers who are vastly unrepresented on YouTube. Thanks. Yeah, I'm really happy that people feel that I'm able to do that too, because there are so many different types of gamers. There's so many different types of players, and there's so many different types of people. And I'm only one of, as I said, thousands and hundreds, thousands, however many YouTubers and Let's Players are out there. And if I'm able to represent some of the less represented, that really makes me feel really good and very proud. Brian Rowland sent me a simple but sweet message, also thanking me for my Let's Plays, so thank you, Brian. Keondra Lane loves my gay Let's Plays of Mass Effect, was very hooked. Lots of hearts. A lot of hearts on this message, Keondra, so thank you. I like hearts. Hearts are good. Hearts are very good. Lots of love in Keondra's message. I like love a lot. Love is good. Love is great. Epic Exposure is a fellow gamer, G-A-Y-M-E-R, who also left a very sweet message about my gay Let's Play Sims 3, which unfortunately is coming to a close soon. I actually just finished recording the last episode of The Sims 3 the other day, so most likely that will be closing up finally after 100 and something episodes. That series is the longest series that I've had, and it's any of you out there who managed to watch the whole thing, like, you are amazing, because that's a lot of hours of The Sims to watch, of me just, you know, manipulating the lives of this family for however many episodes it is. So more power to you for being able to do that, because I don't know if I'm able to do that completely. I'd have to really like the Let's Player to be able to get through that many videos in the series. I'd also like to give some shoutouts to Nina Elegant, Ellie Swinford, and Cody Bowen, all of whom have been particularly active on my Facebook page. It's always a pleasure seeing posts from you guys, so thank you very much for all of your support on my Facebook page. And lastly, last but not least, a special shout out to No Decisions for Me for being my 2000th subscriber. So that's all I've got for shoutouts for today. So thank you guys so much for your patronage as always, like I said, and I'm just gonna keep doing what I enjoy doing, and I'm just gonna continue playing what I enjoy playing and talking about topics that I continue to enjoy talking about. So hopefully there will be content in the future within those categories that will entertain you. It doesn't have to be all of them, but if only one or two, some of them, handful of them, end up being something that you're interested in, that's really all that matters to me. So, thank you guys again for watching, and until next time, love yourselves and love each other.